Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story, and this is for February of 2018, and it's for you coming from Aries. So let me talk to you about the first 15 days of Aries, and before that, let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And I like to use Kabbalistic tarot cards because they give zodiac signs and they give planetary signs as well. The first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days in the month of February for you coming from Aries regarding your romance areas. And I have to say this is a very depressing card, which shows that for the first 15 or 16 days in areas of your romance, you're going to attract problems. And these problems could well be to do with a new romance that you might get in the first 15 days. Or it might be with an ongoing romance that is turning very sour. You'll have to identify areas on how to rectify and help it if you want to keep it going. Because this first 15 or 16 or 17 days show a very rainy period with a lot of gloom and of course depression. Now if you are married, the first 15 days show that trouble can come for you. And especially in the areas of trouble, I worry the most about past issues coming up, bringing conflict, bringing confrontation, bringing provocation. It's a very aggressive card in many ways. And it shows that if you're not careful, the words you use or the words that somebody else has used is going to create a lot of confrontation. So it's you who's listening to me. So for the first 15 or 16 days, try to be as polite as possible. Don't show aggression, and definitely don't want to be a person who is provocative. So that's your first 15 days for you in areas of romance and marriage. Now I'm going to pull the next card, and this will be to do with your last 15 days or your last, in February, your last maybe 14 or 15 days or 13 days. And it's a better card in a way. Not the best, but at least better than the first 15 days. It shows that the chances you have to improve your life are definitely there. And let's talk of romance first. It says that the romance partner can bring some good news for you. And this good news can be to do with either holiday or travel or something to do with progression. So there is some happiness in that area. But also on this card is shown the signs of certain planets, which say that financial issues can also be included to disrupt and trouble your romance in the last 12 or 15 days of February. Let's talk of your marriage. Regarding your marriage, it has a lot to do with financial affairs, with financial standing, how to cope with the finances that may not be exactly what you want in the last part of the month, especially last 10 days of the month. And you'll also have to be very careful in the last 10 or 12 days that problems regarding arguments and quarrels can become extremely bad, and that could be also based on financial issues. And also watch out, there are instances here that show that basically a disagreement on who should take charge in the marriage area. And so there's an ego play as well. So you can see that the whole month of February for you in areas of romance and marriage are not exactly the best, but the worst are the first 15 or 16 days. Now I'm going to give you your lucky dates in this month of February for you coming from Aries. And in the worst of months, in the best of months, there'll always be a group of dates which will give you some solutions. And in your case, the dates I've chosen are the 7th, the 16th and the 25th. The 7th, 16th and 25th is going to offer you many solutions related to romance, related to marriage areas, and you'll be able to get the bonding and get the support and get the togetherness and get the agreement from each other to somehow back each other as well. So use the 7th, 16th and 25th to as much benefit as possible. Go out together and just have fun. I'm going to give you your lucky ages. Now, these are samples of ages, and these ages that I mentioned, I purposely picked them out to show how extremely lucky one can get, although the month is predicted to be difficult. So if you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or 79, you're going to get a lot of opportunities and a good opportunity in areas of romance, and you're able to actually get down to enjoying a good marriage period as well in the month of February. Ages are very important. They are more important than the calendar years. So when you're of these ages which I've just mentioned, by all means go hunting for a romance. By all means take the lead in marriage areas and you will do very well. Now I've chosen a lucky color for you to help you become lucky in areas of romance and marriage in the month of February, and the color is gray, G-R-E-Y, gray. A very powerful color belonging to a planet called Neptune. And this planet is very active in a positive way, trying to get things right for your romance and marriage, although the majority of planets are not being very cooperative for you in the month of February. So this color will definitely get the attention and get the energy from this very powerful position of Neptune and help you a great deal. There will be somebody from a zodiac sign who is going to offer you trouble, and that trouble can come in many ways. It can be you distracted and wanting to chase after somebody you shouldn't, or it can be that you have divulged some of your secrets to this person. And this person, looking at the cards, I believe will come from Aquarius. So somebody from Aquarius can produce some difficulties with you, for you, in your area of romance or marriage. So if you know somebody from Aquarius, don't want to share your difficulties you may be having in romance and in areas of marriage to this person. There could be relatives, there could be parents. Don't let them interfere, because they'll only produce problems. Now, these cards show that you may, because you are unhappy, try to form an attachment or a liking with somebody else. And this person could easily come from Sagittarius. So there will be somebody from Sagittarius who will lend you a shoulder to cry on or lend you some support. Now, is it good? Is it bad? You have to gauge this yourself. If you believe that this person may have ulterior motives in the area of romance or marriage, or wanting to get close to you for some reasons regarding such areas of emotions, then you have to be very careful of this person coming from Sagittarius. The attraction will be there, but I suggest that since it's a very bad month, the last thing you want is to expose yourself to further risk of any kind, especially of the emotional kind. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during those 90 minutes, I will talk to you about your next 5, 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life, including health and job and career and finances and personal areas of romance and marriage as well. And as I said, that will cost you USD 50. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and let's get down to getting your next 5, 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life as well positioned and as much control as you can have over them. Until then, thank you and good luck.